question. Okay, for that long question. So, I will just go through. Usually for that question, we can ask you things like physical stage. So basically, there are 3 different physical stages for the media. First one is the liquid media or broth. This one you all know, right? You all have seen before, broth. Okay. The broth that we give you usually with cereal dilute, okay, to 10 to minus 5. And next, solid media or agar. Agar you put on agar plate, that one you don't know, you all have to prepare it, right? Semi-solid media you haven't seen before. Remember last term I went through the term triglycolate broth to determine the type of atmosphere different microorganisms grow in. Okay, the triglycolate broth is an example of semi-solid media, okay, which contains less percentage of agar. Okay, hence it is semi-solid. You can also use this type of media to test for motility or whether the organism moves in the agar. Okay. Next, this part is quite important because always come out as well. They will usually for our question we will give you one whole list of components in the medium. Okay, so and then we will ask you to classify the media based on number 1, chemical composition, number 2, based on function. So I go through number 1 first. Based on chemical composition, how do you classify the media? Okay, so you can classify the media based on chemical composition under either defined or undefined media. So defined media will contain known components, for example minerals. Okay, and the exact composition is known because it will just contains all the mineral salts and simple sugars such as, for example, glucose, lactose. Okay, simple sugar have specific formula. Okay, so those exact components are known. How much added inside are also known. So it is possible to duplicate. Okay, in the other case, chemical composition. Okay, if you want to classify under undefined, it has to contain natural product. Okay, so you have to remember what are the example of natural products. Example are extract. The different type of extract you can have beef, yeast, soy extract, etc. So you will see the word extract means that it is one type of natural product. Next, protein digest. You can have casein, tryptone, pectone, and so on. Those are digest of protein. Those are also considered as natural products. Okay, drug and serum also considered as natural products. So all these, if you see inside the component list, okay, there are all these components means that it is a undefined medium. Okay, you will see any of these natural products inside. The exact composition of the natural product is not known because, for example, let's say beef extract. You extract from one cow and extract from another cow may be different. Okay, so some may contain more of certain amino acid, less of certain amino acid. The other cow will have different components. So it will varies according to different batches. Okay, and it is not possible to duplicate. Okay, because natural product we won't know exact composition inside, and we don't want to find out also. Okay, so that's why. Okay, all those media that contains any of these natural product, okay, 1 or 2, okay, they are all considered as undefined or complex media. Okay, can? Any questions? Okay. Other than classifying the media based on chemical composition, the other part that you need to know is this. How to classify media based on functional type, based on the function of the media. So the most important function are these four: general, minimal, selective, and differential. So all of these media have a certain, if you see certain component inside, you will know that it has this certain function. So I will summarize. Okay, so general media, the function of general media is to grow a wide variety of microorganisms. For example, neutron agar that you use in the lab, you see that you can use it to grow E. coli, you can use it to grow S. aureus, and sometimes your different type of contaminant also grow inside. That means it can grow many different type of organisms. Okay, so it contains natural products such as yeast extract, tryptone, peptone, except for blood and serum. Blood and serum, we don't put it here. We put it inside the enriched media. Okay, no blood and serum here. Okay, that's why it cannot be used, general media cannot be used to grow fastidious organisms. The word fastidious means very fussy, like vampire need to suck blood. So it needs the complex growth factor from the blood and serum to grow this fastidious organism. Usually fastidious organisms are those that can infect you, can cause infection, because they need the iron and certain growth factor in the blood or serum to grow. Okay, so this is for general media. Minimal media is meant for isolating autotroph. The word autotroph means that it cannot produce certain growth factor, but require it to grow. Okay, so this minimal media can be used to identify this autotroph. Okay. Inside the minimal media, there's no natural products, only contain minerals. Okay, and minerals can be those inorganic chemicals. Okay, so this minimal media is actually similar to defined media, no natural products at all. Selective media, like the name suggests, is meant for growing specific microorganisms. Okay, while it suppresses the growth of the undesired microbes. Okay, so what allows it to do that is the component inside, for example, acid. Okay, so acid can actually inhibit neutrophils and alkanophils and promote the growth of what type of organism? Yeah, very good. Acidophiles. So if let's say we want you to explain, okay, which component make this media selective? Okay, you can say it's acid. How does it make it selective? Okay, we can select, we can inhibit alkanophils and neutrophils while it selects or promotes the growth of acidophils. That's what makes it selective. Okay, so you have to mention about the inhibitory property plus the selective property. Okay. Another example of inhibitory substance in selective media is crystal violet and bile salt. Crystal violet and bile salt can be used to inhibit gram-positive bacteria. Inhibit gram-positive, promote the growth of what type of bacteria? Gram-negative, so opposite, you promote the growth of gram-negative. So all the gram-positive will not grow. Okay, if you have crystal violet and bile salt, this is usually found in the McConkie agar. You remember you all make McConkie agar? Okay, it contains these two. The mannitol salt agar, like the name suggests, it has high salt. Okay, high sodium chloride. High sodium chloride means contains more than or equal to 7.5 weight by volume. Okay, so it contains 7.5 grams per 100 ml of sodium chloride or more, means that it is inhibitory to non-halophiles. Remember that word non-halophiles? We touched last term. And promote the growth of halophiles. Okay, so this can be found inside your notes as well. Okay, so you need to remember the different type of inhibitory substance and how it makes the media selective. Okay, those are the things that you need to know. Okay, the last media that is of importance is this differential media. Differential media, that the name suggests, is meant to differentiate between different microorganisms. Okay, so usually the differential media and selective media may come together. to form a dual functional media. Okay, so differential media will have pH indicator. Example of pH indicator is neutral rate, phenol rate, beta rate, all those pH indicator. Can someone tell me is crystal violet pH indicator? No, crystal violet is not. See, crystal violet is inhibitory. Okay? So don't mix up, Okay, so pH indicator will change the color of the colonies if let's say after fermentation of, for example, nutrients like lactose, mannitol, okay, the acid will be produced and it will cause the change in color of the pH indicator. So I think either this week or next week, you'll get to see the Mangoki agar and the mannitol salt agar. You'll see the change in color of the colonies and the agar. Yeah, because it's both selective and differential media. Okay, so so this one you will get, you will read about it in your lecture notes as well. Okay, the last two media semi of importance, not exactly the most important, but maybe still will come out. Okay, so enrichment media is meant to actually increase a small number of certain microbes of importance. For example, Salmonella, 100 microorganisms in the sample can cause diarrhea and infection already. So those type of organisms we want to inhibit other organisms and enrich so that it can grow up. Then we can detect it. Okay, so those this type of enrichment media will contain natural product and inhibitory substances that will inhibit other organisms but promote the growth of that particular organism so that it can grow up. Enriched media will contain drug and serum. Okay, so it can grow fastidious organisms. When it can grow fastidious organism, it is very rich. So other organisms can grow up, but it is meant for growing fastidious organisms because of the rich complex growth factor inside. Okay, so inside your lecture notes there are actually many other different types of specialized media and so on. Not so important. We focus on this. Okay, so you all don't be so stressed. Okay. Any question? Okay, so this Thursday, Friday, we will have the in-depth assessment for brain staining, brain test as well.